Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to try to build a vehicle that uses every single new part that was introduced with the 2.0 update. Now, there are a lot of new parts in the update, and I honestly haven't even really touched most of them. I'm hoping I can even identify what all the parts are. Let's see if I can figure it out. I'm going to try to drag every single part out sandbox style that I don't think was in the prior version of the game. Is this one actually? So I think this one might be one of these is new, I think, or both of them. I think this one's new. These are parts that I like never really, if they're not new, I'd never really used them myself, so it's hard to remember. I'm just gonna put them there as a maybe. Okay, well, this is helpful if I haven't actually like done anything with the part yet. It has the little new icon next to it. So we've got these, and what is that? Yeah, these do look like they're pretty much the same shape, except this one has these fancy things on it. We're gonna use the standard paint, because then it's gonna be easier to see the actual design on these things. The scrap paint kind of alters the aesthetics a little bit. So I'm pretty sure all of these windshields are also new. Ooh, I like that one. We got Wedge Gang windshield. Oh, that's a good windshield right there. Oh, I like that piece a lot. All right, tubes. Nothing new under tubes, nothing new under there. All right, what about seats? Do we have a new seat? I mean, we got the Frogget passenger seat. I guess if I'm gonna do this challenge where I gotta use every single new part, I'm gonna include a passenger seat for the Froggets. I guess I should just go under all blocks, shouldn't I? There we go. All right, no new engines. No new steering. There is a new wheel. It is this standard car wheel. Pretty sure that's it for wheels. So I think we're gonna be building a car. It's gonna be hard actually to build. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just looking at, we have all these windshields and I have to use them all somehow. Oh no. Yeah, the challenge is at least once every single new block. All right, now we got wedges. What is new in the wedges? I should definitely know this one. We didn't get any new wedges? I don't think we got any new wedges. Yeah, see, I think all of these, we got these. We need the wedge version of these. We can have a smooth wedge transformation from there. That's what's gotta happen next. All right, but we got those. We also got this is new, and that is also new. Not to be confused with that one. Those are two different ones, as you can clearly see. All right, nothing new under control surfaces, under lift and buoyancy. Or stability, fins, propellers, thrust. I may have found all the new parts. Oh no, we need, okay. Small pulse miner, advanced pulse miner. We're gonna need both of these as well. This is gonna be a Frankenstein of a vehicle. Oh, okay, here we go. These. All right, we got that one. These are gonna be really cool. We got that one, and we got that one. Yeah, these are gonna be pretty cool. All right, no new logic, no new sensors, although sensors have been updated, but I'm not gonna count that. Oh, we got new weapons. So we've got we got a lot of new weapons, actually. We've got the submachine gun, we've got the shotgun, we've got a mini grenade launcher, and a short range EMP. All right, I think that's it for those. And then we've got small energy shields. Let me look at the settings on this. Oh, interesting. I did not realize that. For some reason, I never actually spawned in the shield. So this one, you can adjust like all of the dimensions of it. For some reason, I thought this shield was also gonna have something like that, but no, this just has a standard size, looks like. All right, interesting. I don't know if we've had any more cosmetic blocks introduced. Oh, we have a boombox somewhere. Somewhere there is a boombox. There it is. We got to incorporate this thing on there. All right, so I believe this is all the new parts. How many is that I've found here? 3. Well, there's definitely something wrong here, but we're just going to use both of them just so that we qualify. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Oh, no. Why did I put this one here? This is a super standard block. I lost count. I think that was 22. 23, 24, 25, 26. Between 26 and 28 new blocks? All right, now, how do I build this? Do I keep all these parts out and then, like, drag and drop them in? Or do I delete them all, start from scratch, and try to remember which ones are which? What kind of vehicle am I gonna build? It's gonna be using these wheels. Or at least some of these wheels. We can use other parts, by the way. I think a tank? Tank feels like the most reasonable thing for this. All right, I think I'm gonna go with tank. How does this windshield... Okay, that attaches with regular wedge blocks. This should match, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna use that. I will drag this piece in. Wait, isn't there a 3? Am I missing one? Oh, I thought that's why I dragged this one out. For some reason, I thought there was a 3x2. There's a 2x2, a 4x2, and a 6x2. Okay. This is the 6x2. Well, we're gonna use the 6x2 here, and then do a little bit of that, and that. So as you can tell, my thought process here is kind of like, use this windshield piece as the front of this tank tread thing. I will add this to the back there. I feel like I'm making this could be too complex if I use that many wheels. Is this gonna be big enough though? All right, let's drag some of these things over. Oh my goodness, these are huge. These are actually really huge. All right, maybe that's not the right one for this. Let's bring that back. Let's use this maybe. I feel like the bottom of the tank can be made of that. But then if you look underneath, it's gonna have these big ol' panels. That could be pretty cool. Could this kind of like... This could be like... Oh no, this could be like a back panel. Okay. That could work as like a back panel there, but then where does this one go? Maybe on top? Where am I gonna fit all these weapons and things? We also need the frog at passenger. I need a regular seat. How about let's put my seat in here? All right, I feel like my seat goes like here. I want my head to be sticking out a little bit for some reason. All right, I need these windshields to function. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Trying to figure out how to use these rounded wedge corners. Maybe I can use them on the back. Oh yeah, here we go. I need... How are the weapons gonna mount? Where am I gonna put this thing? All right, frog at seat goes up in the back here. I don't know about this windshield placement right now. Maybe this could be like something like this, or maybe like up in the front. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. This is a tough one to place. Both of these windshields are gonna be very tough to place. Oh, I know where this can go. This can go right. Dang it. It can go right here. All right, there's that. These things. Oh, I forgot about these too. Okay. Okay, hold on. Man, everything is kind of... Like, there are some certain things like these, I feel like have to go in very particular places. Things like these corner things, these can be fit into a lot of places. But these ones, they gotta be forefront or back front. Okay, that could work. I kind of do like that. These are all kind of side of the vehicle. Like, none of these are centered. I feel like we need flat versions of these now, so we can kind of span a flat area. Ooh. Here we go on the back here. That's kind of cool, but then we still got this version. Where do these go? Unless these would then go like on an elevated part like this. That could look cool. I'm like not leaving any room for weapons though, but this is looking pretty cool. I don't think I like these the way that they are. Oh, I don't need them anymore. I put them on the back. All right. Oh, whoops, I just deleted them from the back. All right, I think I've used all the structural blocks, or the main, like, this by this type blocks. Maybe this can go here. I feel like we had this block before, and maybe it's this one by one that we didn't have before. But let me see if I can fit that like that. All right, we're slowly getting things more and more attached. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna sneak this block in here. This one right here. It's gonna go like this to attach that wheel, just like that. All right, we need to get this copy and pasted at some point, but it's looking okay right now. Still need to figure out how this is finishing off over here. Can I use this one? No, that doesn't look good. This has to fit somewhere. I think I've figured it out right there. That's where it fits. Okay, cool. We're doing it. We have like mostly just like the weapons and stuff left. This is working out kind of. I don't know if I like this right here yet. Maybe. It kind of does fit. I still need weapons. Can one of you... Can we pull this off underneath? No, it looks weird. I think we gotta just use standard wedge stuff going on underneath here. You guys say, does feel like Wedge Gang got a little left out of this update. All right, you see right here? You see this, and you see this, and then you see this corner right here? This needs to be its own part, because look at how good that looks. Look at how good that looks. We need this right here. 4, 3, and 2 version. All right, we're very close. We got pretty much just weapons and like this stuff left, but I still don't have a good spot for these windshields. These windshields are like the toughest part. All right, but I do also got to use... Oh, I'm missing one. I deleted them accidentally. These 2 quarter cones. Yeah, so quarter wedges will be quarter cones. I need one of each of those. So here's what I'm looking at. Like that, maybe. And then we can use the quarter cone there. Or I guess this one, yeah, that one actually fits that better unless I use this. Yeah. This one will fit the long one better. So then I need... Will this rounded wedge fit? No, this isn't really gonna fit. Nothing's gonna fit perfectly here, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. This, maybe. Almost. Not quite, but almost. It kind of works there. All right, now I can use the 1x3 quarter cone. Potentially right here. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. It fits good enough. All right, now I'm kind of like getting used to these windshields being here. I don't think anywhere else is gonna work, and I don't want to just hide them inside. I feel like that's cheating. It makes sense for the frog at passenger seat because the seats are supposed to be inside anyway. But most things I have visible. And I want to keep these visible too. But I've also got to deal with the guns. Oh, I don't have any engines in this thing. Oh, well, we got plenty of room back here. Let's get some engines in this so it can actually drive around at least. All right, I got 8 engines in there. Should be good enough. But now we still need all of the weapons. Oh, and and the boombox needs to go in too. Do I got any room in here for the boombox? Honestly, kind of feel like the boombox should go right, like, here. Where this thing is. That's a pretty nice spot for the boombox, to be honest. That kind of goes there. Alright, we got the boombox in. This thing's massive. Dang, that thing is massive. We got a lot of weapons. And the shields, too. Alright. I kind of feel like the big one has to go on top. So there's that. And then... we got shotgun, grenade launcher, submachine gun, and short-range EMP, small pulse miner. Wonder if I'm gonna hide this down here. I mean, it definitely takes up a space that I wish it didn't. All right, I've incorporated the small pulse miner as kind of like taillights in a way. I've also incorporated the shotguns up in the front here. For like close range shotgun, good there. So I still have the grenade launcher. I am trying something out here with the grenade launcher. Instead of the grenade launcher being like a targeted weapon, I'm thinking of it as like a oil slick type weapon where, like, you know, James Bond leaves the oil slick behind his car, but instead it's explosive grenades. They like drop out behind. I don't know how much airtime they're gonna have, but I think it'll be kind of cool. So I'm expanding these rounded wedge corners to make room for it in the middle. we can use this 2x2 block as the middle pedestal there, because this has no attachment points in the middle. It's only these strips for some reason. So now we need to take this rounded wedge here to then attach it. There we go. And we just put this in on all sides. Kind of wish it was a little bit more in cut. Like, honestly, it would look a lot better. Well, I can't because the hitbox is a little bit, but it would look a lot better like that. But this is just not attached. All right. So the short range EMP is also on here. Structure is not some, oh, I'm not facing the right way. There we go. Now mirror mode. Okay, what am I missing? Something's not symmetric here. All right, we got, oh, one of the L brackets. Go ahead and just move that over there. And then something in here. Ah, a 6x2. There we go. Oh, I made it symmetrical. Okay. I think I've used everything. Oh, this, let's just put this on number 1. Oh, I don't have this one on anything either. And that should be number 1. This should be number 2. All right, now we need to paint it up. How does the scrap look? It looks okay. All right, I think I painted it all up. Okay, the weight is a little weird, but we can draw. Oh boy. I might need to put some stabilizers in this thing. Oh, interesting. Do you see the grenade launcher in the back? Kind of does some auto correction. All right, we definitely have some weight issues. Where's our center of mass? Center of mass is back and high. So these could definitely be replaced with some weights. Or I could stick some gyros in there. All right, that definitely moves the weight forward, but not down. I think I just might be a little bit too fast, to be honest. Let's just delete a couple of engines. And I guess I can actually fill some of that space with gyros. All right, much more stable now. All right, let's push some buttons and see what happens now. We got our fully stocked tank with every single new part. So if I left click, we get our submachine guns. If I right click, you can see we get our shotguns. If we press space, we get our small EMP. If we press left shift, we get our big pulse miner. If we press left control, whoa, that actually looks so cool. Okay, I didn't even intend for it to like really be an effect like that, but it really is a pretty cool effect. I feel like we're going back to the future right now. All right, so that's control. We press number 1. Oh no, they explode in the air. Oh, that's not quite, I mean, they kind of, all right, never mind. It's no longer like oil slick style defenses. It is flares for when we get targeted from the air with a heat-seeking missile. We can just be like, poo, and we let the flares go. All right, and then number 2 turns on the radio, which I have game music off. Oh, I gotta hold it. Never mind. Yeah. All right, fully equipped with every single new block. I think I probably missed one somewhere. Like there's one I just didn't realize was not new or was new. All right, I can't wait till we have Pioneers sandbox mode, because this is how many power cores? You get like 25 power cores in Pioneers if you beat the game. And this is 35 power cores. So we're not gonna be able to spawn this in until we get sandbox mode, but hopefully it shouldn't be too far off. I really love this effect right here. This effect is very cool. So let me know what you guys think of this. If you have any other concepts or ideas you want to see me do with the new updates, whether it's in the Pioneers map or with the new blocks or some multiplayer stuff as well, now that I'm done with the single player campaign, let me know what you'd like to see down in the comments below, and I'll be taking a look out for those. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more. You can find it right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.